A British-American author and inspirational speaker, Simon Oliver, said, "Working hard for something we don't care about is called stress, but working hard for something we love is called passion." Let's all be passionate about our country and make it better. I'm glad you joined us for another episode of The Eagle, your one-stop anti-corruption program from the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission EFCC, where we showcase our activities and places the power to fight corruption in your hands. My name is Aisha Muhammad. According to Mother Teresa, none of us, including me, ever do great things, but we can all do small things with great love, and together we can do something wonderful. Don't forget also Helen Keller, who said, "Alone we can do so little, but together we can do so much." This quote describes some strong reasons for the need for collaboration, and the EFCC does not miss any opportunity to collaborate with relevant stakeholders, knowing fully that the Commission is not working in isolation. Here are some engagements of the Commission with stakeholders.
The Conference of Northern State Civil Society Network, CNS-CSN, has sought collaboration and partnership with the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission EFCC in fighting economic and financial crimes, including enhancing compliance of civil society organizations with regulations of the Special Unit Against Money Laundering, SCUMO. The chairman of the network, Ibrahim Weya, stated this when he led representatives of the network on a courtesy visit to the Commission. Weya said the group is ready to assist the Commission to create awareness about its activities by bringing other stakeholders on board, as well as support a legal framework which will enhance compliance with the Special Control Unit Against Money Laundering, SCUMO, and in any area of partnership that will bridge the gaps in defining development agenda. He disclosed that, as a civil society group operating in the 19 northern states of Nigeria, the objective of CNS-CSN is advocating best practices of democracy, accountability, and increased development of northern Nigeria through policy influencing, cooperation, and partnership. Weya then commended the EFCC chairman for his record of accomplishment in 1 year as chief executive of the agency, pointing out that his unique style of leadership has provoked public trust and confidence in the Commission.
On behalf of all state coalition chairmen, coordinators from the 19 northern states, congratulate you, sir, on your 1 year anniversary and the milestone you have so far achieved, especially the style of your leadership. Within this 1 year, you have systematically and strategically gained public trust and confidence, which were equally the basis that inform our idea to reach out to you. Your unique style of subjecting yourself as public servant to public scrutiny, to self-evaluate yourself, has in no doubt created a conspicuous testimony that you indeed have a sincere intention and passionate commitment to fight corruption in Nigeria.
In his response, the EFCC boss, Abdul Rashid Bawa, thanked the network for the visit. He said he was happy to see a group of CSOs cutting across several states who are passionate about the fight against economic and financial crimes, and welcomed the offer of collaboration by the group. Bawa said the offer by the group was in accord with at least two objectives of the Commission's strategic plan, dwelling on increased public engagement and collaboration with stakeholders. Bawa directed the Public Affairs Department to ensure the network is carried along in the Commission's public engagement activities.
But I want to let you know that our vision as a Commission is to have a Nigeria free of economic and financial crimes, for the betterment of everybody. There is nothing wrong with the geographical location of this country. There is nothing wrong with we, the people of this country. There is nothing wrong with the religious affiliation that we all have. I think what is wrong with us is the fact that there is a gap between understanding that, look, people just have to do the right thing. The laws are there, the policies are there, government programs are there. And what is right, what is wrong is wrong. If everybody should be able to understand that after all, we are all human beings, irrespective of our color of skin, irrespective of where we come from, that all that matters in the first instance is to enable us have a roof on our head, food on our table, and also be able to educate ourselves and our children. We have that great responsibility to be saying that wherever we are and wherever we find ourselves. And I believe that if we do all of this, the labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain.
The EFCC boss stated he was happy that the group is already conscious of the activities of SCUMO, but charged them to continue to sensitize their members on the need to meet their statutory obligations to SCUMO. He stated that since his assumption of office, the Commission has reorganized and empowered SCUMO, but admitted that there are gaps as some designated non-financial institutions, the FNS, are still not complying with the regulations. Amina Kawa reporting for the Eagle.
The Lagos Zonal Commander of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Ahmed Gali, has called for better synergy and continuous collaboration between the Commission and the Nigeria Immigration Service (NIS) in the fight against economic and financial crimes. Gali made the call during a courtesy visit to his office by the new Assistant Controller General ACG Kulle Osisanya alongside senior officers of the Zone A Command, headquarters of Nigeria Immigration Service, Ikeja, Lagos. According to Gali, the meeting between the two agencies is a long-awaited one as the Commission has enjoyed immense support and cooperation from the Immigration Service since inception and look forward to better synergy and continuous collaboration. He said the visit will further strengthen the relationship between the two agencies. He, however, raised concerns on the Nigeria border, citing that some bad elements were using the border routes to cross over to other countries while avoiding immigration officials at the airport. In his remarks, the controller, who said that the EFCC and the NIS have always had a working relationship, reassured his continuous support and collaboration, particularly in the areas of credible intelligence, authentication of financial elements, expert witnessing in court, database, watch list, and travel documents of suspected criminals. He added that the visit was born out of the need to familiarize with sister agencies in the zone since his assumption of office in January 2022. While commending the ongoing transformation in the EFCC, ACG Osisanya opined that though challenges abound, there has been a significant difference concerning cybercrime in Nigeria. Abbas Abubakar Umar reporting for the Eagle.
You're still watching The Eagle, a program designed to showcase the anti-corruption fight coming to you from the stables of the EFCC Nigeria. Just to remind that last week on the program, we had an exclusive interview with the Executive Chairman of the EFCC, Abdulrashid Bawa, on his 1 year in office, tagged Bawa at One, How Far, How Well. Today on our interview segment, we are speaking with the Secretary to the Commission, George Epungu. Epungu came on board on October 27, 2021 and is one of the lieutenants working hard for a better EFCC and a Nigeria free of economic and financial crimes. Here, he shares with us what he thinks the anti-corruption fight entails.
The anti-corruption fight entails a whole gamut of, investigation activities, and we have a clear court mandate by the EFCC Establishment Act. There's the route to establishment of the EFCC Act, which was an upsurge in the Corruption and Economic and Financial Crimes activities in the country. So The international community was losing confidence in Nigeria. Nigerians were losing confidence in the government and public officers and all of that. And so this culminated in the establishment of the EFCC Act to try to stem the tide of corruption. So in 2003, there was an act, or 2002 first, and then in 2003, there was the EFCC Establishment Act with a clear mandate for EFCC to combat economic and financial crimes. And it didn't only stop there, it also went ahead to give it a mandate to enforce the provisions of other acts, like the Money Laundering Prohibition Act, the Advanced Fee Fraud Act, which was prevalent at the time, the Failed Bank Act, and the BOFIA, a couple of all other acts, including even the provisions of the, what do you call it, the Penal Code and the Criminal Code. So the anti-corruption fight is a battle by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission to stem the tide of economic and financial crimes in Nigeria.
Okay, on the 27th of October last year, that's talking about 2021, you assumed office as the secretary to the commission. What were your impression on assumption of office?
Well, on assumption of office, I had very fantastic impressions because I've been a part of the commission previously, and even in the recent times, I was a part of the commission. So when on assumption of office, from getting into the commission, I saw monumental and phenomenal changes both in physical infrastructure, the psyche of the staff, and even the dignity of the staff. Before I assumed office, and the events preceding this administration of Mr. Abdul Rashid Bawa, had made the commission in such a manner that the staff of the commission were beginning to lose confidence in self, just as Nigerians were beginning to lose confidence and become suspicious, of the commission. But within the period that he came on board, I think he had, automatically improve that dignity, that pride, and then restored to the staff and the public the confidence that EFCC needed to do its work. So I was pleasantly surprised. I wasn't too surprised because we had worked previously with the chairman. I know his capacity, I know his drive, and I know how innovative he can be. So I made a commission, yes, that I knew, but better than I knew it. It's difficult to talk about one or two examples of the reforms because they are tangible and intangible reforms, like I have said. It has to do with, what you are looking at. But, for a start, the work process, engagement, for instance, with the public, the eagle eye is phenomenal. An innovation in the reportage of, corruption cases. Wonderful. Digitalization of the processes of work. Phenomenal. You understand? The way to go is the ICT way, is the digital way. And this is what he has done. What about the policies? EFCC has been in existence for up to 17, going to 18 years. In 2004. I mean, it's about 18 years now. And then there has never been a time that there has been a deliberate policy of the commission to entrench the SOPs and policies that are approved globally within the system that will aid the work of the commission. So there are a number of things that we have done.
Let's talk about your working relationship with Executive Chairman Abdul Rashid Bawa. How would you describe it?
Fantastic.
Just fantastic.
Fantastic.
You may have one or two things to add to that.
He has respected me as a senior brother and a partner and a subordinate who works with him, and I've done the same to him.
One of the responsibilities of your office is disposing of forfeited properties. This has been one area of controversy. Now, how do you intend to discharge this delicate responsibility?
When you say area of controversy, I wonder. Because one of the things, in fact, the only responsibility of my office that is statutorily provided for is this asset management. Why it has become controversial, I do not understand. Because the functions and the duties and all of that, it's clearly stated in the law. And I intend to do it robustly, energetically, and frontally within the limits of that law. All that I will do is to ensure transparency, which is the only angle I can concede to you, probably, that there is controversy. Let me tell you, I don't call that controversy. I call it either a lack of information or ignorance, because Nigerians are not aware of some of these things. Do you understand? And so we are trying our best to ensure that Nigerians become aware. For instance, EFCC does not touch a kobo of recovered funds. It's in the recovery account in the CBN. And at some point, it is transferred to the Consolidated Revenue Fund.
One of the phenomenal occurrences or events, so to say, of the administration of Abdulrashid Bawa, of which you're a part of. Last year, the EFCC launched its strategic plan 2021 to 2025. We would like you to tell us a bit about the plan.
Well, the strategic plan also has a root, like I said. The EFCC is a creation of law. The EFCC has a vision. You understand? And it has a mission. And the EFCC has core values. EFCC now needs to develop a plan to help it achieve its mandate. Mind you, the plan on ground is not the first plan that we have. We had a previous plan which ran between 2013 to 2018. However, the 2021 to 2025 strategic plan has, improved on the 2013-2018 plan. It has also keyed into some of the ideals of the NACS, which was the federal government's own plan between 2017 and 2021. You understand? And then the plan is robust.
Okay, Mr. Secretary, sir, before I let you go, what is your word of advice to Nigerians and the officers of the EFCC on this segment?
For officers of the EFCC, I would tell them that they are blessed with the chairman that they have and the leadership that is entrenched now. So to that extent, they must also pay back society because of, what it is giving to them. Because why I say that is that you find out that we are fully funded and we are paid from taxpayers' money. So we are good, we are doing our best. It's one of the most difficult jobs to do, but we have to keep to it our core values. integrity, professionalism, you know, and all of that. So for Nigerians, I would like to encourage us, because I'm also a Nigerian, that we should partner the EFCC. We should take ownership. Nigerians should take ownership of the fight against corruption. Nigerians should see the enemies within them in society who are not executing their contracts, who are not providing the things that the government provides. Sometimes we call government, government, government. We don't see government. You and I are government. We are government. So Nigerians should take the fight against economic and financial crimes. It's not Abdul Rashid Bawa's fight. It's not George Ipongo's fight. It's not EFCC's fight. It's a Nigerian fight, so that our children and our children's children will come and be proud of the society we have bequeathed to them.
As rightly said by the Commission Secretary, the fight against economic and financial crimes is for all of us. We should all own the fight, and together we'll make Nigeria a better place. Before we end the program, as usual, the EFCC want to sound this note of caution. Be careful what type of investment scheme you subscribe to. Here are some tips for you to look out for you to avoid being scammed. High returns with little or no risk. Overly consistent returns. Unregistered investment. Unlicensed sellers. Seek creative and complex strategies. Avoid investment if you don't understand them or can't get complete information about them. If you have difficulty in receiving payment or have difficulty cashing out, be suspicious. This is because Ponzi scheme promoters sometimes try to prevent participants from cashing out by offering even higher returns for staying put. Be cautious. And that concludes our program for the day. We will be back next week, same time, same station. Don't forget to keep a date with us. But before we go, as usual, is a reminder that you can send an email to info@efcc.gov.ng and can speak to our officers and representatives on 0809 3322644 and follow us on all our social media platforms at official EFCC for all matters relating to economic and financial crimes. If you see fraud happening, use the EFCC mobile app, the Eagle Eye. Download the app, follow the steps, and report fraud on the go. You can also take pictures of corrupt practices and upload them. My name is Aisha Mohammed, leaving you with this parting words from Napoleon Hill that says, if you cannot do great things, do small things in a great way. Please do the right thing always. God bless Nigeria. Please do stay safe, be kind to one another. Goodbye and enjoy the rest of your day.